Well, could be active as we head into the overnight period, especially for folks north and west of I-39, essentially north and west of Rockford. That's where some of these storms can be on the stronger side, as well as some of the rainfall can be locally heavier. Quieter days are ahead. It just takes some time before we get into a more tranquil pattern, a more consistently tranquil pattern. Into the day tomorrow, there'll be some chances both in the morning and the afternoon of some showers and storms. But one thing to note is this will help to wash away the heat. Very hot today. Feels like readings tomorrow, though. Cooler than today. It still will be muggy, but we're not feeling like almost 100. We're feeling more like the mid to upper 80s. So those showers and storms are beginning to develop, and those will continue to track closer as we get into the next couple of hours. Now, some of these storms can contain pockets of heavier rainfall, again, especially to the west of Rockford. It's sometimes tricky figuring out exactly where these pulses of heavy rain set up, but the idea is, especially for folks north and west of Winnebago County, that's where there's a better chance at some of those steadier to heavier showers. And then as we get into the afternoon tomorrow, it's more hit or miss activity. It's less widespread, more scattered in nature. And by the time we get to tomorrow night and Monday, we're still not completely out of the woods with the showers and storms, but the coverage does look to be a little bit lower than what we're experiencing over the next 24 hours. So here's one computer model. This is the European, where you see that yellow pocket of rain back towards Stockton, back towards the Iowa state line. That could be locally upwards of 3 inches of rain. How about the GFS? Well, that paints a more widespread risk of over 3 inches of rainfall, and that goes right into Rockford. So the idea is prepare for locally heavy rainfall. Then there's also the chance for some severe thunderstorms. Those storms can contain some gusty winds as well as some small to moderate size hail. These storms will be containing more of a punch, especially off towards the west, and they'll be weakening as they get closer towards the lake. So the idea is sort of the same as we discussed with the heavy rainfall. The further off towards the west you are, the better chance that these storms stay more intact. Good news, though, on the horizon. We're still dealing with some storms at times on Monday, especially into the afternoon. But this front finally clears the area, which means drier days ahead by the time we get to the middle to second half of the week. And the humidity may also begin to pull back as well. So for tonight, 72 degrees, showers and some isolated thunderstorms are possible, dropping down to 72 degrees. Into the day tomorrow, 82 degrees, so much cooler, but still muggy outside. Showers and then some thunderstorms, especially into the afternoon. But as mentioned, those thunderstorms will be more of the isolated to scattered variety. Next few days, those storm chances stay elevated, 60% Sunday, 50% Monday, 60% on Tuesday. But then finally, quieter days ahead. Not necessarily cooler, maybe a little bit cooler midweek, but by Friday and Saturday, we'll be warming on up. We at least look like we're in a drier pattern by then.